Shut up, Dan. Man, we're never going to have a clean intro to any of these segments on this show. All right, here's the big shot from Game 6. This made was it Sunday? This was Sunday, right?
Friday night.
Friday night. Oh, yeah, that's Friday night, man. What a good time. Anyways, John Wall, big shot, the Great Wall of Washington. Did that shot, Megan McPeak, make you a believer in John Wall, the superstar?
No.
No.
I was a believer before that shot.
In the superstar?
Yeah.
Not all-star, superstar.
Yeah.
How many game winners has he hit before in the playoffs?
You don't need a game winner to become a superstar.
What do you need?
You just need to play at the level he has continuously played at. They just have not done well in the playoffs.
I'm with you.
I thought he was a superstar before that shot, and I think he's still a superstar after that shot.
I'm in complete
superstar by
disagreement.
winning rounds. They've got out of the first round twice in all these years.
That's no superstar.
And he was not playing well in the series up until that game. And even in that game, he was playing poorly up until the fourth quarter.
That's fine, but that's fine.
How's he a superstar?
That's fine, but it's my opinion of him.
Absolutely.
That's your opinion.
But
my opinion of him is I thought he was a superstar before that just because he didn't go
what
further than the
is the
first
bar?
round twice.
What's the bar for the superstar status?
Peak here because
you work together and you have to
You
deal
work with us.
Yeah, but I'm willing to go to war with all you. I don't give a damn. I'm willing to go to war with all you.
I'm not watching
so
anymore.
your bar for being a superstar is you need to be able to get a team out of a round in the playoffs. Is that what
More
you're
than
saying?
twice.
Why isn't Damian
So every
Lillard a
team with
superstar?
LeBron on
Why isn't
it
Lillard a
is
superstar?
He's a superstar.
LeBron's a superstar. Kawhi's a superstar.
Because they
Yes,
win.
and
Durant's a
Steph Curry.
superstar.
They've all
Steph
won.
Curry.
They've all won.
I know. So you have
Wall's
three
done
superstars in
nothing.
this league.
Wall's done
won
nothing.
Wall
twice.
is a
He's done nothing,
phenomenal
though.
player.
But he's done nothing.
Okay, he might not be on the same level as LeBron James, but that doesn't mean
that's
he
the
isn't a
superstar
star in his
level.
own
Or
right.
Russell
And for
Westbrook.
me,
All-star.
to what Megan was saying, and I know you kind of use this against him, the best players find a way to win when they're not on their A game, and that's exactly what he did. And I'm sorry he used the Boston Celtics acting like fools, dressed up like they're going to a funeral. He used that to fuel his motivation, and I love that. In the face of adversity, superstars turn it on the most, and this is what this guy did. He was the biggest star.
Is he-
Hold on,
is he an
wait.
elite?
He's already giving me my segue. I need to use the segue.
All right, go
The
for
segue was we want to talk about this all-black uniform the Celtics decided to wear into Game 6. But I will say this. That was a superstar-making moment. Was he superstar prior to that? In my own opinion, no. Now, what's our impression, Megan McPeak, of this all-black suit
First
nonsense?
of all, you copied the Wizards from the regular season when they wore it to a Celtics-Wizards matchup in
Funeral
the regular
game.
season.
Yep.
The funeral game.
Yep.
Second of all, like, really? Come on. Are you actually doing this in the playoffs? Like, are you seriously doing these antics in the playoffs? Like, act like professional athletes.
Shows a lack of
Stop with the
focus.
foolishness.
Dan?
It shows a lack of focus. And, I mean, it showed in the game. They had no focus. They allowed it to be pushed to a Game 7. Close out on the road.
Can't argue with logic on that. I thought it was a little, I don't know, is ostentatious the word? It was just,
How
they
about tone deaf.
they didn't need
A
to do it.
player on their team lost his sister.
There's a star player.
But
Their star
he
player.
went
You
along
want to
with it.
really use that analogy? And if you're going to do
I
that,
hadn't even thought
you know
about
what?
that.
You might want to finish off the Wizards. And this just tells me, you think Brad Stevens would have approved of this? Not a chance. And this is the problem with the NBA today. There's too many teams
No,
in this
that-
league
that's not
where
the
the
problem.
players are running the show
not the problem with
and
the
not the
NBA.
head coach.
No.
Brad Stevens
There
looks
is
like
no
a
problem.
fool because of his team going out there and bringing all this bulletin
and if
board
they win,
material
and if
to the
they win
table.
Game 7, and everything indicates they will because they've been winning at home, all of this will be forgotten. I wouldn't have
Look
done it.
foolish over
It,
what we
it was
got.
an unfortunate decision. They could have not done it.
Fortunate decision.
It was a very
They
bad
shouldn't have done it.
decision.
But the way the series has gone, the home team has won every game. So I don't think it affected that they won or lost on the court.
Okay,
It just
You
looks
don't think
bad.
it played an influence?
No, I don't.
Can I ask you a question?
Did you hear John Wall post?
Do you believe that the separation between these two teams is basically home court because the home
No.
team has won every
I think
game?
the
Yes.
Wizards are the better team. I think, and I'll go a step further. I think the Wizards can push the Cavaliers like the Celtics cannot because they got size, they got physicality, they have length, and they have players that can hit the three.
Dan, you said yes though.
Yes to
The different.
Yeah, I think they. I think
It's
they
just
are.
home court?
I think they're airtight, dead even. And if you even threw the Raptors in there, I think the Raptors would be in a situation of any of these three teams
I'm
faced
agreeing
off
with that.
against each
No
other, where
chance.
it's almost dead
chance?
even, and home court would have been a deciding
Wait,
factor.
what's your no
It clearly
chance
is
in
in this
playoff
series.
performance and
Raptors
what
wouldn't
we
show
just
up?
witnessed over the last couple weeks.
What did we
think that
witness?
Speaks volumes.
What did we witness?
We
They got swept by
witnessed a
Cleveland.
Raptors team capitulating and absolutely not showing up.
Okay.
For multiple
And
playoff games.
Washington didn't even make the playoffs last year.
Yeah, they did this year.
Okay.
And they're a much better team this year than they were last year. And I think there's.
Well, but they were you could say they were better 2 years ago.
Was this the same Bradley Beal that we saw last year? No, a healthy guy that can go and hit the three-point jump shot. One of the top 5 three-point shooting teams in the NBA over the course of the regular season. Meanwhile, the Raptors. You tell me where they were finding their three-point shooting in the playoffs.
I don't see the Wizards being that far ahead of the Raptors right now. They can barely even beat Boston.
We're good? Okay.
What are you doing?
I'm just saying, like, I don't even
back
see
on the
it.
couch.
He just lives back here.
Join us back on the couch.
Okay, so
live anywhere
let's
else.
just get back to the series now. You brought up the Raptors. He hadn't been on the show in a while. You asked for
Hey,
it.
man, it's fine.
What is the
Those
X
3
factor?
teams are dead even.
What is the X factor in Game 7, Gareth Wheeler?
I think it's the three-point shot. If the Washington Wizards are making their outside looks, they win the game. For me,
Dad?
simple.
It's home court. The home court is the X factor. It is the advantage, and Boston's going to win the game.
Al Horford.
Okay.
If
Al
he-
Horford
if-
is in. He's
if
actually
when
impressed me.
when he's played well, Boston has played well. When he's played bad, the Wizards have played much better, and Boston has not played well. I think the key for Boston to win this game is Al Horford's play.
Okay.
But he plays well. He plays better at home.
He had a
The
big
stats
shot.
bear it
He had
out.
a big shot in Game 6. Didn't do much for them.
All right.
Going back to
He was
Boston.
dominant
I
in
like
Game
this
5
Wizards team.
at
I
home.
really like this Wizards team.
Think they can beat the Cavs?
I think they can win at
One
least
game.
a couple games. I don't think the Celtics
What's at
can.
least a couple games?
I think they can give them a series. I think they can play competitive basketball, not getting blown out by 20-plus points every night.
Cleveland
which
would
of these
sweep
two-
Washington.
Which of these two? So you believe that of the two teams, the Cavs are pushed most by the
Wizards.
Wizards? McPeak?
I think the Wizards, because I just think they match up better against the Cavs than the Celtics do.
Yep.
Who's guarding LeBron on the Celtics? Marcus Smart, please. He's going to get a technical and get tossed very quickly. Because
Ooh.
LeBron's going to do to him like he did Draymond Green and get under his skin and get him in his own head.
Gonna
I think
Pachulia?
I think that matchup is better suited for the Wizards than it is Celtics.
Glad man.
Either
Neither.
they're both.
The Raptors.
They're nothing.
Dad
Either
thinks the
team has a
Raptors.
chance.
The Raptors would have pushed them the
Cleveland
first.
and 4, no matter who they play.
The Raptors. All right. Still more to come. The NBA Draft Lottery is Tuesday night. You want to find out who has the best shot at getting, I don't know, Markel Fultz, Ball. I don't think anyone's
Lonzo Ball?
I don't think it was.
You were going
I
to say
was going to say LeVar.
You were going to say LeVar.
When you speak about balls, you talk about LeVar. Hey, yo.